Welcome to episode 1 of How to Write Metal Riffs, and the first one we're looking at is probably the simplest technique, so it's fitting. For those of you more advanced, be sure to subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out for more advanced stuff. But this first thing that we're looking at is something that a lot of metal guitarists could really learn from, and that's basically just shutting up for a minute. Play a few notes, and then you stop. And it's like, most people think of this in terms of like a heavy breakdown kind of thing, like... I don't know. I don't play that genre. I have no idea. That's what it sounds like to me, is literally just slow chugging with a lot of breaks in it. But when you're doing like a verse, right, that's going to lead into a more powerful chorus, having these kinds of riffs can really add some dynamics to your song. Here's one example of how that works. Yeah, you can see how with the synth padding in the background and the melodic vocal line, it adds a lot of dramaticism. The guitar is almost accenting certain vocal lines instead of the guitar just leading everything, which, don't get me wrong, normally I think there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking for diversity in your sound and ways to kind of add more dynamicism to it, this is a good way to go about doing that, is to literally just shut up for a second. And the cool thing about this is it's not limited technically to a technique on guitar. You can do, this is a lot more common in like power metal, you can do this with all the other instruments that aren't the guitar. So you have a guitar riff going, and then the drums and the bass are only punching in on certain intervals. And that makes, this works really well as an intro, and it makes it so much more powerful when all the instruments finally come in full time. And here's an example of that from an upcoming Mute Prophet song. Alright guys, I know this was a really simplistic one. There's not a whole lot to this particular technique. Just play around with it in your songwriting and see what you come up with. Feel free to post what you come up with in the comments or start any kind of discussion about this. And again, stay tuned. Usually every Friday is going to be a guitar lesson throughout 2018. In any case, like this video if you like it. Feel free to check out the playlists on the channel for a lot more lessons about a lot more music-related things, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. I have new guitar lessons coming out every Friday, as well as various other music-related lessons coming out every single day. I aim to make this channel the single destination for everything you could possibly need to achieve success in music.